Hello everyone, this is Asma Khalif from CloudPages, and in today's video we will be learning about how to hide a page or a post in WordPress. So there are basically three reasons, like there are many reasons, but it only comes down to three reasons why we actually need to hide a page from people. Number one is relevance, or rather the lack of relevance, since some pages might not be relevant for the users, so you want to hide those pages from your users. Number two is that every page isn't helpful for users. For example, if some pages are there for verification, for website verification, you don't want your users to look at those pages, so you want to hide those pages. Or maybe if you're working on a page and you don't want your users to look at those in process pages until they are ready, so you want to hide those pages. Or number third is the protection of personal information, privacy protection. You want, there's sensitive data about users and you don't want every user to look at those, and you only want a specific number of people to look at those pages. So these are the three ways in which these are three reasons you want your pages to be hidden. So basically there are four ways in which we can hide a page. Number one is hide a page in WordPress from search engines using all-in-one SEO tool. Or number two is hide a page in WordPress from search engines using the robots.txt file. Number three is to hide a WordPress site until it's ready, which was that in process or maintenance mode. Or and number four is the password protect to hide a page in WordPress, which will essentially protect the personal information, the sensitive information of some users. So without further ado, let's just jump straight to the video and go through each and every one of these methods. Okay, so as I told you guys before, we have four methods with which we can hide a page or a post in WordPress, and we're gonna go through them one by one. Number one is hide a page in WordPress from search engines using all-in-one SEO plugin. So to do so, go into your plugins, click on Add New. From here, search for all-in-one SEO, and we're gonna go with the one with 3 million plus active installations. So once it's installed, click on activate and your plugin will be activated and it's ready to use. You will also get a tab over here that says all-in-one SEO. So let's go and hide the page that we want to hide. So go into pages. I have already created a test page. Let me go in that. Now when you go in this, you will be able to see that we have a little tab in this upper right corner. So click on that. From here, go into advanced. Now this little wrench thing, that is the advanced option. Click on that. Now we have robots settings. Use default settings. Turn this off and you'll be given a multitude of options. Now I want no index, since I don't want my page to be on any index in any search engine. So I'll just simply click on no index. Once I do this, I'm happy with the rest. Good enough. Let me update my page, and that's all that you have to do to basically conceal your stuff, so your page. So this is when you want the whole page to be hidden. Now what if I want some context or some media to be hidden? How can I do that? So let's just go back to our dashboard. From here, go in all-in-one SEO, and from here you have to go for search appearance. Now in search appearance, you are given content types, taxonomies, image SEO, archives, and in each and every one of them, you will see this little tab. So by selecting no, my page or my title, they won't be able to show up in indexes in any kind of search engines. So if I turn this off, my post will not be shown. If I turn the pages off, my pages will not be shown in any search engines. Same way, when I go to taxonomies, again I'm giving that option. If I turn it off, my titles, my descriptions, they won't be shown in the search engine. If I turn off my tags, they won't be shown in search engine. And of course, with every single one of them, make sure to click on save changes, and then your changes will be saved. And very much alike, you have hidden your content from indexing in search engines. So that's the number one method, which is hide a page or a post in WordPress from search engine using all-in-one SEO tool. Now, using the same tool, let me just go back to my dashboard. Leave, since I don't want these changes to be happening right now. Now, using the same search engine, I can hide my page or my post in WordPress from SEO using the robots.txt file. So to do so, let me go into my, first of all, my pages. From here, this is my test page. So I want to view it really quick, since I'm going to need my URL right over here. So I'm going to need this little URL. Now this is my domain, and this is the rest of the URL that I'm going to use to hide my page. So again, go into all-in-one SEO from the left hand side menu, go into tools. In tools, you will be able to see robots.txt editor. Now it's a very convenient way to you for us to enter these rules. This is the preview of our file right now. You cannot directly edit it. You can only add or delete tools using this little form. So I want my user agent. So right now, first of all, you have to enable your custom robots.txt. Now I want my user agent. I'm going to enter static. So by entering a static, essentially I'm telling that I want my page to be hidden from all of the search engines. Static means all of the search engines. Of course, you can enter Google or Yahoo or Bing, but I'm going to enter static to essentially say that all of the search engines cannot have my page. Now I want to disallow. I don't want to allow it. I want to disallow. Now what I don't want to disallow, this is where we need to enter our, sorry, this little part of the our URL. So this is where we want our part of our you can say this is the part of the URL that we want to hide. Now this is the page. So by doing this and by allowing this, essentially I'm entering that information over here. So once this is done, and I'm going to add another rule in which I'll say that I want to, for example, if there's a page, this was a page, for example, there's a post that I want to change, and that post URL says content. So what would happen then? Again, I'll say static, since I want all of the search engines to not have my page on their index. I want to disallow it, and again, since my post says content, I'll write content over here, and that's it. Once I do that, automatically you will see that our line codes are entering our robots.txt file. Once I'm done that, I'm happy with it, just simply click on save changes and we'll be done for that. Now this is very simple, but this is also one of the most complicated ways, since entering these rules, allowing or disallowing parts of your sites, and if by any means you have accidentally disallowed or allowed a part of the portion of your site that you don't want to, it can have some catastrophic effects on your site. So make sure that you don't do that. So again, click on save changes. I'm not going to do that. I need to show you more of the ways. So let me just go straight back to our dashboard. So this is the second way, which was hide a page in WordPress from search engine using robots.txt file. Now the third way is hide a WordPress site until it's ready. So how can we do that? For example, if you're working on a page and your users are continuously trying to go on that page, but you don't want your users to see what you're trying to do on that page, what you will do is you will provide them with a landing page for the time being until your page is ready. So to do so, we need another plugin. So let's go in plugin, click on add new. Okay. Over here, we are going to search for a plugin called Seed Prod. This is a plugin that we need, website builder by Seed Prod. Click on install now. Once it's installed, click on activate, and as simple as that, it will be activated. So now using this, we're going to create beautiful landing pages. They do have a number of templates. You can buy the full version and experience a full rounded uh, of the features that they provide. So click on landing pages in Seed Prod, and right now we have the coming soon mode and we have the maintenance mode. For example, if you are you already have created a page and you're trying to update it a little, you can put on the maintenance mode. If there's a page that is brand new, you can, or you want your users to see a landing page until it's ready, you can put up a coming soon mode. So I'll do a coming soon mode. I'll simply activate it, and I'm gonna click on set up a coming soon page. So once you click it, you will be given these beautiful options of thumbnail, of templates. I'm gonna go with subscribe. The ones with subscribe above to unlock, these are the ones that you need the pro version for. So I'm gonna go with a simple one since I only need to show you guys how you can create them. So once you click on that, you will see a beautiful screen in which there are drag and drop options. You can change the headings, you can add buttons, you can add images, you can have spacers, again you can have giveaways, you can have contact forms. So what, for example, I don't need this. You can click on something and immediately you can edit it over here. So I don't want this, I'm going to simply delete it. I don't want any of these options. This is a list of options. Maybe I want it. So this is going to be my landing page. Once I'm happy with it, click on save and click on publish. So this is how your page will be published and it will be done. So this is the third way, which was to hide a WordPress site until it's ready. Now the last and the most simplest way you can hide and protect your page in WordPress is actually the most simple one, which is by using the editor. So simply go to pages. From here, select your page. This is the most simplest one, and this basically gives you a very good security and privacy for your users. For example, there's a content on the page that you only want a specific list of users to see. So you give a password to those users, and using that password, your users will be able to see the content of the page. So coming into your editor, go into your settings. From here you can see the visibility is public, so click on public. There are three options: public, private, and password protected. Now public means that everybody can see your page. Private, only your admins and your editors will be able to see your page. And password protected is that only those people with the password will be able to see the page. So I'm going to click on password protected. Now a little box will appear. Enter the password that you want. I'm going to enter a simple password, but make sure that you put in a complex password that you and your user will be able to remember, but not somebody will be able to guess it. So once you're happy with it, we are done with it. So click on update. Now once that it is updated, let's check out how it will look like. So let me open up this page, and you'll be able to see that our page will be password protected now. So let's click on test page. So now this page requires a password. So when I enter my password and click on enter, my page content will appear. Now this is the most simplest and the most effective way to hide your page in WordPress. So these are the 4 ways. Let me just go through them one by one. Number one was hide a page in WordPress from search engine using all-in-one SEO tool, which was to essentially stop your pages and stop the search engines from indexing your pages. Number second was hide a page in WordPress from search engine using robots.txt file. It was essentially doing the exact same thing but using the robots.txt file. Number third was to hide a WordPress site until it's ready, which was that you using seed prod, we were creating landing pages which were going to be displayed until your pages were ready. And essentially the pages that were in process were hidden. And the last and the most effective one was the password protect to hide a page in WordPress, which was the one that I explained in the very end. So that's it for today's video. This is how you can hide a page or a post even in WordPress. So if you still have any questions, just drop a comment in the comment section and don't forget to like and subscribe CloudPages.